Yo, how's it going? So today we're going to be talking about Originite in Arknights. Obviously, Originite is the premium currency in the game. Most people do refer to this as the one currency you can actually purchase in the game with in real life money. Obviously, you can get this through other methods. We're going to go through in this video how you can get Originite, how you can also spend Originite, and my personal opinion on how you should actually spend Originite. Because let's be honest, a lot of us probably spend it pretty badly. So first thing we're going to go through is how you can actually get Originite in this game. There are a couple methods to get this. There are some ways that don't actually last forever, like if you're a newer player you can get some Originite, but the first main method to get Originite is through the story. If you play any stage in the story, you will get Originite for completing it with a 3-star clear. That basically means if you don't lose any lives, you will get a 3-star clear for that stage and you will get 1 Originite. If you are also in the story, you can also click challenge mode. After completing one stage of challenge mode, you will also get Originite. This is obviously fantastic because you want to get Originite, but also clearing story in my opinion is probably the best thing for you to do whatever point you are in the game. If you have story stages to do, just do them. That's my personal opinion. Next up, we also have intermezzi and side story. This is kind of similar to story, but the first initial stages that you have, you can't do challenge mode on them, but if you get a 3-star clear, which means without losing 1 life, you will get an Originite per stage. Then once you've completed them, you can go to the X stages, and with X stages, you can complete them the same, and then you can also do the challenge mode on them, which, like before for story, gives you 1 Originite. This does also apply for event stages like you can expect. Basically, if there's an event currently on, you can do the stages on that. If you're a new player as well, you can also get 5 Originite through the 7-day login when you first start the game. This is pretty nice, 5 Originite is always helpful, and also you can get some free maintenance. Maintenance is a little bit more rare and it kind of depends on what update it is, but we do get Originite from time to time, so at the end of the day it is more Originite. And probably the best way to get Originite in the game is obviously through spending money. Personally, in my opinion, I wouldn't do this unless you're like a big whale. I would probably just buy the packs. A lot of the packs have a lot better value than the Originite alone. Obviously, when you buy Originite for the first time, you actually do lose the bonus, so you don't actually get as much as you usually did. You only get the one-time bonus, and then it's just not really worth it in my opinion. I would personally wait for packs, unless you're looking to spend a lot of money in the game. Now we're also going over what you can actually spend your Originite on. This is quite important because there are several ways you can spend it. There's some ways I do not recommend at all. Like, please do not spend it in some specific ways. We'll go over why and what you shouldn't be spending it on, but overall, what can you spend it on? So obviously, you can transfer 1 Originite to 180 Arundum. Arundum is used for pulls, so technically you can spend Originite for pulls. This can be quite expensive. Personally, I wouldn't recommend this in most cases, but we'll go over that in a minute. But probably one of the best ways you can actually spend Originite in this game is by buying skins. Now, different skins have different prices. You can get some skins for free without spending Originite. They can be through events, daily logins, or you can also get that free Fang skin that we all get at the start of the game. There's also some contingency contract skins, and also some other skins like in integrated strategies. But if we do actually go over the skins that do cost Originite, I want to mention this now. No skins in the game affect your gameplay. They will not make a character better. They will not make him worse. Every character will be the same. They might look different and the skill effects might be different, but they will not do anything different. So first of all, we have 15 costing Originite skins. These are very, very simple. These will only change the art of the character, and these will also change the costume in gameplay. This will not do anything else. It will not change the skill effects. None of these are going to be live 2D. These are very simply just costume changes and art changes. Very, very simple. Next up, we have the 18 cost skins. These are very, very similar to 15. These will obviously offer you the art change. They will offer you the costume in-game that will be different. But the one thing that's actually different will be the skill art. The skills will actually look different from 15. Like I said before, these won't change anything in gameplay, but the skills will look different. Next up, we have 21 Originite costing skins. It's getting quite expensive, but these actually offer you live 2D art. Honestly, my favorite part about this game is the live 2D art that you can get. Basically, you have the costume change, you'll have different looking skills, but most importantly, the actual art itself will be animated. For me personally, I'm a massive fan of the Originite skin. This looks super duper beautiful. I just want to mention that now. And finally, the most important, most expensive skins that you can get in the game at the moment are 24 Originite costing skins. These are pretty much the same as 21, but what these offer is an actual entrance animation. Honestly, a lot of these are very, very pretty. They're probably going to start releasing more and more of these. I actually can't wait for these. These do actually affect your lobby, so when you actually log in, you will actually have this pop up on the start of the screen. Honestly, very, very nice. Another way you can also use Originite in this game is on stamina refreshing. You can do this pretty much to play the game more. Maybe you're missing a bit of stamina to build an operator. This can be helpful at the start of the game, but personally, I don't really recommend it. Now, talking about a method I really don't recommend with Originite is by buying furniture. I just want to mention this now. Unless you're a massive furniture collector, do not do this. It's just not going to be worth it. Personally, I think it's much better to try and save some furniture parts, and doing it that way, buying this with Originite is just going to screw you over in the end. And the final way that some people might actually end up forgetting is by using it in the store. You might be wondering what I'm talking about. You can get pro enhancement packs in the store using Originite. My personal opinion, this is the best value to purchase with Originite in the whole entire game. But let's actually talk about what is best value then. Oh yeah, and one more thing I forgot while editing this video is you can also buy tiers and integrated strategies. Personally, I don't recommend doing this. From the looks of things, integrated strategies is gonna last forever or foreseeable future for now. If it starts going away and you want to get some of the tiers, buy them then, but over time you'll just be able to get these just by playing it. It's a lot of fun, I really recommend it. So this is probably the part of the video where it becomes a little bit complicated to actually talk about this because there are so many different opinions about what you should actually spend your Originite on. If some of you have actually watched videos online, like maybe Viver's video about Originite, which was quite popular, there are also some threads online about this. This kind of does show how many people just have a different opinion about this, and in general, it's really anyone's account, so they can do whatever they want with it. If you don't want to spend your Originite on skins, then don't go for skins. If you don't want to spend them on pulls, then don't go for pulls. My personal opinion is pro enhancement packs are just the best value, but once you've actually bought them, you might be wondering, skins, pulls, stamina? I think stamina is just not really something you should be prioritizing, and this kind of brings up the biggest problem with stamina refreshing is you don't really get that much stamina from refreshing. Sure, you do get quite a bit and it can actually help you in some cases, especially if you're a beginner player maybe trying to get an E2 operator, Elite 2 operator. I found that very helpful in some cases. Personally, I just don't think you get enough stamina where it really makes it worth in the long run. If you're a big spender, sure, I think it could actually be helpful for you because it doesn't really matter anyway at that point. But if we are talking about pulls or skins, I think honestly you should balance the two. Plan out what you're actually going to be pulling for, and in turn plan what you're actually going to be buying skins for, because there's a really nice Horn skin coming soon. I might want to save for that. Maybe I won't actually pull for Horn. There are other skins that are coming, other banners that are going to be very, very worth pulling on. Maybe I want to pick a good balance between these two. Maybe my account will benefit more just from pulling units. This also applies for people who have new accounts. So if you're a new player, it's realistically going to be helpful for you to actually pull. Sure, it could be good for you to save long term, but at the end of the day, this is a game and you want to try and enjoy it. If you have no units to use because you're a new player, because you're saving Originite for skins, then you just might not really get as much as you can out of the game. So it's obviously keeping that balance. In my opinion, there isn't really an answer. I would look at your own account, plan what you're actually going to be pulling for and buying skins for, and just try and plan ahead. But at the end of the day, what I really want to just say is just try and have fun with the game. To be honest, I've spent all my Originite pretty much always wasting it on pulls, sometimes wasting it on skins. I actually do think in the long run that's just more fun for me. I really do enjoy pulling for units because at the end of the day, having more units to play with is just fun. You might get a bit lucky. Sometimes you might literally pull once and you get the limited unit that you wanted. You just never know. So is it really going to be more worth for you to pull, get skins, all this stuff? So many different arguments. Honestly, do let me know in the comments what you think about this subject. Hopefully this video did help you out. If it did, please do drop us a like. And do go ahead and join my Discord down below if you have any more questions or you want to talk about anything gacha related, really. To be honest, we don't even talk about gacha, we talk about like random stuff. But anyway, thank you for watching. I will see you next one, and adios.